Oh, tally ho, yibbity dap and zing zang spillit.
Here we go. We're just about ready for Ike. We are ready for Ike. We're good to go. We're good to go. Everything's flagged up, docked up, full fuel tanks. And the only thing was, what do we do about the space station? I don't think we're going to go and try and rendezvous with it. I think we'll send a separate craft to come and retrieve the Kerbals out of there. Let's bring it down to 10. Bring it up to 10. Sorry. Yeah. So there is mods that will do this instantly. Oh! Yes. So there's our encounter. For this departure date, that's completely different figures. We'll take that. That's not a very good encounter, but it is an encounter. So we'll take that. F5. Yeah, so we're running nuclear engines, so the burn will take quite a while, but it gives us a huge efficiency. So we've got over. I think when it's got full tanks, it's got about 7,000 delta V. So that's if. So that's a trade-off. So nuclear engines are heavy, they're slow, but they are extremely efficient. And what we can do to help that along, I was just going to chill out for a second, actually. Johnny Two-Step. Now it's a 7-minute burn. So it is. Why did that change? That might throw some things out. And why is this ship insistent on rolling over to the left? What's going on, ship? Okay. Right, you see, there's Ike. There is Ike. We've got an Ike intercept. Actually, Ike, you sly old dog, you might be helping us. It looks like Ike is going to sling us into Duna. It is. It is. Wow. Ike is actually being useful. And this is how gravity assists work. Whether gravity of a moon or a planet can either speed you up or slow you down. This is a perfect example of that. What I was going to do was increase my delta V burn so that this periapse would come all the way into Duna's atmosphere. However, if we stop it there and use Ike to slow us down, it will slow us down enough that we end up just pretty much falling straight into Duna, which is pretty amazing. I don't want that to happen. I don't want that to happen. But if we can use Ike to save a bit of delta V, then we will. Okay. Please. I think we overcooked it, but we just stop there. So periapse. F5. What we'll do is a little cheeky reverse RCS just to bring that in, and there we go. Yeah, we need to sink a little bit further into the atmosphere. But yeah, we're using Duna's aero brake to save delta V, as you know, and then this will be our Duna lander to retrieve the crew that are down on the surface, and the rest of this will then go off to Ike. This hasn't got any Kerbals in it, I hope. Shouldn't do. It's going to be automated as such. Decouple node. Good luck, lander. Okay, let's push away. Push away. Solar panels. Let's get some solar panels out before this thing... No! That's not a solar panel. That'll ruin our day. There's the solar panels. There's use SAS to hold it. Okay, so that's happy, drifting around. Now this just needs to push its power apps up a little bit. Look how quickly that trains. Looking good, guys. Looking good. I have to put the torque on. Parachutes out. That might be a bit premature. There's the base. That's where you guys are. Turn RCS off because there's no point in having that on there now. What's draining power? Our reaction wheels are running. Toggle the torque. Oh, the chutes are gone. We're down though. We're down. With a bit of a bang. Shut down engine. We made it. We made it. But 5 kilometers is a bit of a trek. It's a bit of a trek. I can do it out of stream. I can do it out of stream. Yeah, that's 5. Team, come on team, let's go and have a look at the rover. We'll at least start the rover. When people start to get bored, switch to, I'll stop the rover. Rover time. Everyone wants the rover. But it's so dangerous. It's so dangerous. Oh dear. Okay, alright then. You guys want rover, we'll get rover. EVA. Where are you? There. There you are, T-Man. Time to go with your fancy comb over. Look, with your fancy comb over. Why is this always? Why do I always do landings at night? Go on, up you go. Oopsie. Yeah, RCS only just. Well, sorry, the packs only just work on Eve. Ooh. Thought I was going to go flying into the solar panels then. Oh, let's pack them away. Where are you, rover? Pack them away before we destroy them. We're going to need them. There we go. Right. Oops, there we go. There he is. Okay, there you go. Oop. There you go. You're the driver. Oh, I've not seen this with raster prop monitor yet. Oh, it's been upgraded since it's been on June. It's been upgraded. Okay, so let's get we need 2 other Kerbals to go in the rover. Oh no. It is kind of moving. It's working. Well, it's not working at all, is it? Oh, I don't know what's happened. But look, I don't know if you guys can see that. Look, the parts are there. They're just tiny. Oh no, what happened there? They're tiny. Oh, look at the little gantry. Oh, that's mucked everything up. Is that the speed? Yeah. How come that's happened? It's where I've updated the mod, isn't it? I wonder why it's reset them like that. Well, it's working. I'm not going to complain, but it's glitched. Oh dear. It did give me a warning actually about updating the mod, that things might go weird. But hey, we'll run with it. We will run with it. What's the worst that can happen? Magnet on. Right, we need to pay attention to the battery. Bearing in mind we are moving at night. Got it. Right, let's pick it up. With the tiny gantry scale. Yeah, tweet. There must be something to do with tweet scale. A conflict with tweet scale. That'll be what it is. What's going on? That is undocked, isn't it? Let's try and move away. It seems to be struggling with that. I suppose that's because of the size of the parts, maybe? Oh, it's broken. That should be, guys, that should be rigid. It's okay, I'm the pilot. Everything's going to be fine. Really, T-Man? I've been watching my old streams back with you, but look, it's gone all crooked. It's too small. It can't handle the weight. Oh, my streams are just they're just big balls of disaster. Are we even going the right way? They're just big balls of disaster, aren't they? I don't know where I want to go. Now we've got a dust storm. This is working out alright though. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. See, that's what happens when I say those sort of things. Yeah, it's going really well. So let's try and get these Kerbals then to cling to the top of the rover. Oh, this is turned into a shambles, isn't it? Thunder God been eating a bit too much on Duna because his jetpack's taking a while for him to get up. Kerbal bobsled team. Let's F5. Let's F5 there. I think we're going to need to F5. Let's bring up that ladder. It's working! It's working! Is this really happening? Let's go! We're off! I can't believe that worked. Yeah, it's worked. It's working. It's got to be the most uncomfortable 4-kilometer trip they'll have to endure. Are these still? Yeah. Let's turn the steering off. Oh, not so fast, not so fast. There's a bit of a bump. Careful. Oh no. Ooh. If we can turn SAS on. Kerbals, are you okay? Is everyone? There's Kerbals everywhere. They were just stood up. Yeah, I'm alright. Oh, we lost the tank though. 2 Kerbals did die, but the guys on the roof survived. It's safer to be on the roof of that rover than it is to be inside. T-Man's alright. T-Man's alright. Look at him. Oh, now it turns back to its proper size. There's the ship. Yeah, look, they're alright. Oh, we're going to have to do that again. Donations to the Kerbal Appreciation Fund. Yeah, I think next time we'll try that next. We'll get some speed up to get. We'll use the motors to get. In fact, let's disable. Oh no, the steering's locked. I thought it was locked. Okay, I've F5 tonight. Right, yeah, we'll get some speed up with the motors, and then we'll just take off. Use the engines. Right, we'll try and use this hill as a bit of a ramp then. Turn SAS on in a second. Okay, let's turn SAS on now. Looks pretty straight, and go. It's a bit high. Let's turn the rover wheel. Let's turn the brakes on. We're still going up. Is this really happening? Let's screenshot that. We're using a lot of battery. We're still going up. It seems to be working, guys. I think that'll do. Deploy. 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 Quickly, please. Deploy. Oh dear. Cool. Not bad. Not bad. That could have been smoother. I don't know why the shoots didn't deploy on the action group, but I think we saved it just in time. We need a Kerbal to just come out and fix these now. Who's that? That's you. Okay, now let's not ruin it by crashing into the retrieval ship. It's on a bit of a hill, that, isn't it? That's not ideal. Mind you, that could have been in a much worse position as well. Why are they on top? Well, they were doing a science mission on Duna. So they had the little habitats. It was time for them to leave, so we sent this ship to them. A bit off target, 5 kilometres out. Let's turn SAS off. 5 kilometres out, so we had to get them there. Now this rover, as big as it is, it can only seat 3 Kerbals. We had 7. So originally I got 3 in the rover, 4 in one of the habitat modules, and then I used this thing at the back to pick up the habitat module to carry it along, which worked fine. But since then, I've only the other day updated the Infernal Robotics mod that allows me to do that, and it's ruined all the parts, so it all broke, so we couldn't use it. So we decided, well, let's abandon the habitat, get the Kerbals on top of the roof, and get them to the spaceship that way. And it's worked. So let's get these Kerbals off, and so we can quick save. Come into chat is the dark blue against that grey. If anyone comes up with dark blue, you'll see it. It's really difficult to look at. Really horrible contrast. Right, guys, we are winning. What the hell just happened? What just happened? Ah, it disconnected the it disconnected the. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, I'm not going to do. I won't do that again. Oh, where did we F9? F5. Stack separator went off instead of retracting the ladder. Anywhere making videos or streaming you in the VAB SPH for Duel? Yes, I can. I can stream. I can stream in the. I can do. Yeah, it'll be. No way. How did I miss that F5? How did I miss that F5? I'm going to say it, man. You're one of the most unlucky KSB streamers ever. Thanks. So we can either try and come in for a landing there. Right, do you want to land on dark patch or light patch, or should we try and land somewhere in the middle? I suppose we could try and land about there would be ideal, because we might as well come straight in for a landing. I don't see the benefit of not coming straight in for a landing is. If someone else can tell me that don't come straight in for a landing. Come on, I don't want that. If we bring it into here somewhere, then we got a bit of a mix of light and dark patches then, haven't we? He says. Right, it's F5 there, because I'm pretty sure we can land regardless of what happens from there. Altitude, right. Full thrust. Start slowing ourselves down. Okay, that's the camera shifted. Oh, I was pressing it the wrong way. Right, let's turn this on. First thrust. Panic at the last minute. How's that? Bit of a bounce. Oops, wrong way. Let's settle it, let's settle it, let's settle it. That was a bit unglamorous at the last minute. We did it! First on Duna. Not Duna, we're on Duna. Ike! Duna's moon, Ike. We've made it. Let's shut down all the engines before we take off again accidentally. Boom. Happy with that. Let's see if we can refuel first. What's our Delta V remaining? 1600, so we could take off. Yes, we got carbonite. We've got carbonite. So we can start drilling. Let's replenish those tanks. Let's get replenishing those tanks. Let's get those solar panels out. Because we need the fuel, otherwise you can't get back to Kerbin. And this needs to get back to Kerbin. Let's start the reactor. Start LFO, liquid fuel oxidizer, and we should be drilling. Start drill. Is that started? Yes, it is started. So the drill will top up the tank, and the converter will start pumping carbonite or fuel back into the tank so we can take off again. Right, so we plant some flags. Let's conquer Duna. See, Ike, I keep saying Duna, I mean Ike. It's my first time on Ike. Where's the ship? There. See, I want to see what these dark bits are all about as well, so we'll probably take off at some point again and just hop over to the dark bits and see what that's about. I don't like Ike, it's menacing. Who wanted the Dayworth? Dayworth. Oh, there you are. EVA. Right, let's get. Oh, you're in there. There you are. You're in that tank. I thought you were in here. You don't get to see the. Well, we'll get another Kerbal out in a minute. Right, first Kerbal to set foot on Ike. How high can you jump? Oh, he kind of fell off. That's not to worry. Not to worry. Oh, no, a bit close to that rock. It's like the only rock around here, and we landed next to it. Not many rocks about. I think this has got slightly less gravity than the moon, hasn't it? Let's see how he seems to do alright walking. How about a jump? What's his jump? Half a metre apparently. That's not half a metre. Oh no, 5 metres. 5 metres. 5 metre jump on the surface of Ike. Let's get this flag down. We made it, boys. Cool. There's a screenshot moment. It's not a bad looking ship actually. It's maybe a bit odd for me to say because I'm the one that built it, but I'm quite pleased with the way that ship turned out. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. Driz, you can have a picture of you next to the carbonite drill because you've been waiting for this carbonite. I take it you're still there. Are you still there? I think the list is probably a bit long now, isn't it? There you go. There we go. There's the interior of the ship. Yeah, you look pretty excited. Yeah, you can have a selfie next to the carbonite drill because you were pretty keen to get carbonite going in this. There are 41. There we go, Driz. That's for you. That's for you. I screenshotted that. Cool. Well, what else is there to do on Ike? We've planted a flag. We've seen how high we can jump. Taken some selfies. We've got no science. We've got no science to do. It's not a fun thing to watch happen because it ruins everything. I need to get rid of it from the Space Center view, actually, the map view. Delete the debris. What is your spacesuit made out of? What just happened? What have you done to the pod? You realise your error as well. Look at your face. So I just blew up the rescue craft. Why does this always happen to me? Why does it always happen? Has that ever happened to anyone else before? That a Kerbal just knocks into a pod and the whole thing blows up? He knows what he's done. Look at his face. How am I going to explain this? Restage them. F5 again because we've done the restage. Let's go to space after we've activated the engine. Go. Okay, get rid of the legs. Right. Let's start a turn. Yeah, getting rid of the legs saved a bit of weight. We don't plan on if we're landing again, if something's gone wrong. Right, there we go. We're off. Do we have enough delta V? We don't want to fly up that quickly, actually. We are combating drag. They've got apoaps already. This is nuts. We do want to pitch over. We absolutely want to pitch over. How are we doing for power? Electric charge is full. How's that? Oh, of course, alternator on the engine. Urgh. No, let's just go for 80. Let's just get into orbit, and if we've got delta V left at the end, then we'll decide on what we want to do. But well, that's the first time I've launched from Duna. That was really easy. Well, I say it's easy. Like I said a second ago, we're not in orbit yet. Let's wait until we're all in orbit before I start cheering and celebrating. Then we won't get to it. We'll play with it on Kerbin. Okay. There we go. These seem like pretty efficient little engines. Boom. Close enough. Yeah, apoaps 98, periaps 65. It's an orbit. It wasn't the perfect orbit, but it's an orbit. Kind of hides the problem a little bit. We'll carry on. We'll carry on. Plan the stream longer. All I'm going to do is just go to that dark patch for science, and then I'll probably have to stop. I will have to stop. It's 1 o'clock in the morning for me, and I just need to turn to 270 degrees. Let's go. Okay, let's turn. So guys, I'll go quiet just while my screens are flashing again. Why are my screens flashing? My computer doing some sort of update. Yeah, let's go quiet a second, guys, just while I concentrate on turning this around. Let's bring the legs up. Oh, no. Well, I suppose you can do that. But no, not the intention. Come on, losing control. So just head directly west if I remember. Hopefully I'm going to go the right way. And forward thrust. Right. There we go, we're off. So we're going to need to grab some altitude. Make sure we clear. Are we going the right way? Too early to tell yet. Let's go full throttle. Put that down. I think we've picked a pretty good place to land here, actually. That's it, down. Those engines are switched off, by the way. That's just a glitch. The dub's getting late. It's EVA deviat. We flew with the door open as well. We should never do that. Scoop up all sorts of weird creatures. Turn that down a bit. Out you come. Rather you than me, I wouldn't want to set foot out into that dark, foreboding terrain. With a bit of a sunset. I think that's a screenshot worthy moment, that, isn't it? Again. Okay, cheers for watching. We'll be returning from Duna next time, back to Kerbin, ready for a mission to Jewel. So take it easy. Thanks, guys.